If you're getting divorced or thinking about divorce in New York and you've got children, you're probably wondering about child support and custody. And these two things are very related. I'm going to give you a lot of information in this video. Don't worry, there's no quiz. I'm going to give you an option at the end to get a summary of it so you can have your notes. So just listen. So custody, what does that mean? I hate that word because none of us have children, cuddle them in our arms as infants, look down into their beautiful faces and think, oh, I have custody. No, you're a parent. But if you're getting divorced or you're splitting up with the other parent of your child or children, then you need to think about custody. Custody is two pieces. One of them is what we think of as legal custody. And legal custody really comes down just to decision making. How are you going to make decisions, high level parenting decisions for your children, where they go to school, who their doctors are, whether or not they'll be in therapy when they're older, maybe driving or piercing or tattooing. These kinds of decisions are what really comes into legal custody. And the other piece is physical custody. Physical custody is where will the children be when? In regular rotations of weekdays and weekends? How are you going to organize that? And how are you going to organize special time, holidays, vacations, birthdays, family events, things like that? That is physical custody, is really a parenting plan. But the physical custody schedule impacts another really important factor about divorce and children, and that is child support. The person who has what we call primary physical custody, meaning the children are living with that parent more, is a parent entitled to receive child support. And in New York, and in every state, actually, there's a formula that goes into place. And right now, at the time that I'm recording this, there's a percentage, depending on how many children we're talking about, 17% for one child, 25% for two children, 29% for three children, and so on, applied to a cap of 183,000 of combined parental income, blah, blah, blah. Super complicated sounding, right? So before you go to Professor Google and try to check this out yourself, understand that the way that these formulas are applied to your situation is not terribly clear from a researching on the internet, and you really should talk to a lawyer about your own situation. If you've got 50-50 custody, real equal division, then the parent who pays child support is the parent who makes more money. And again, how that applies to the child support standards and the application of the percentages is something that you really should talk to a lawyer about. Confused? I know I promised you no quiz. So if you'd like a summary of this and a little bit more information about custody and child support in New York, click the link below and I'll send you the summary. Thanks for listening.